If there is one topic capable of dividing families, dissolving friendships, and igniting explosive debates in the United States, it is politics. For some, it is a matter of identity. For others, a matter of survival. Republicans on one side, Democrats on the other, each holding tightly to their own version of what America should be. But does this division truly come from hatred, or does it come from something far more human? The desire to protect what each person believes is best for the nation they love. The truth is uncomfortable, but essential to begin with. America is a country built by conflict, shaped by disagreement, and strengthened by debate. Division is not a flaw in its foundation. It is part of its construction. The root of the divide. To understand American division, you must first understand its origin. From the beginning, this nation was formed by people who disagreed about everything: taxes, religion, federal power, individual freedom, the role of government, and who should have a voice in democracy. Even the Founding Fathers argued fiercely. Some believed true freedom meant minimal government involvement. Others believed the government must guide the nation toward equality. Two visions, two philosophies, two Americas coexisting inside one single country. Over the centuries, these visions evolved into what we now call Republicans and Democrats. And the divide, far from being new, is simply the latest chapter in a very old story. What Republicans do best. For many Republicans, the heart of a nation lies in the strength of its individuals. They believe that when people are given freedom, responsibility, and space to pursue their dreams, the entire nation grows stronger. Republicans emphasize self-initiative entrepreneurship, economic freedom, personal responsibility, defense of the Constitution, preservation of cultural and traditional values, national security, and strong borders, a belief that government should interfere as little as possible. To them, excessive government control weakens the individual. A nation becomes fragile not when it lacks programs, but when it lacks freedom. In their view, personal responsibility builds discipline, which builds communities, which ultimately builds the nation. This is why Republicans often advocate for swift decision-making, strong law enforcement, a powerful military, and economic policies that favor innovation and business growth. Their central belief is simple: when individuals thrive, America thrives. What Democrats do best. For many Democrats, the heart of a nation lies in the strength of its community. They believe a country is judged by how it treats its weakest members. That opportunity should be accessible to all, not just to the strongest or most privileged. Democrats highlight equal opportunity, affordable health care, social inclusion, environmental protection, civil rights for all groups, cultural diversity, public education, government programs that reduce inequality. To Democrats, letting people fall through the cracks weakens the entire nation. They believe government exists to create balance, to build bridges where society builds walls. Their philosophy is built on empathy. No one should succeed alone while others suffer without a chance. For Democrats, a strong country is one where people rise together, not individually. Why they argue so much? Here is the truth that many avoid. Both sides want the same thing: a strong, prosperous America. But they profoundly disagree on how to achieve it. For Republicans, freedom is the priority. For Democrats, equality is the priority. Freedom without equality can be dangerous. Equality without freedom can be restrictive. And when these two values collide, the result is not a quiet discussion. It is a national storm. Families argue at the dinner table. Friends stop speaking to each other. Social media becomes a battlefield. Every election feels like a war. Both sides feel fear. Republicans fear losing their freedoms. Democrats fear injustice growing again. And fear, when mixed with passion, becomes conflict. The bridge between both worlds. But what if the divide is not a wall, but a bridge waiting to be built? What if Republicans and Democrats stopped trying to win against each other and began learning from each other? Imagine a nation where Republican discipline merges with Democratic compassion. A powerful economy stands alongside strong social support. Individual freedom complements collective responsibility. Tradition informs progress, and progress strengthens tradition. Imagine a United States where the best of both worlds forms a new, balanced vision. Maybe the country never needed to choose a side. Maybe it needed to learn how to combine them. What one side can learn from the other. What Republicans can learn from Democrats. Empathy. The value of diversity, that helping others is not weakness. That social policies can strengthen entire communities. That progress does not erase tradition. What Democrats can learn from Republicans. Discipline, individual responsibility. The importance of economic freedom, that liberty must be protected, that personal effort matters deeply. When these elements come together, a new set of universal values rises above political labels: respect, balance, dialogue, humility, and coexistence. A divided country is vulnerable, but a country that learns from its own disagreements becomes unstoppable. The reflective conclusion. The United States has two major political forces, but only one nation. Republicans love America. Democrats love America. They simply express that love in different ways. Political passion is not hatred. It is devotion. Two visions trying to define one future. Perhaps the real question is not who is right, but how each side can help the other see the full picture. Because when two puzzle pieces finally align, the final image becomes far clearer than either side could see alone. And now I want to know, what do you believe one side could genuinely learn from the other? Leave your comment, like, share, and follow the channel for more stories about how nations and people can learn to understand each other better.